Once upon a time, nestled in the heart of the mountains, sat a quiet, humble village. This was a place where the rooster's crow heralded dawn and the setting sun signaled the end of a day's toil. The villagers, hardy and industrious, were always engrossed in their daily chores, their hands as rough as the mountain rocks, their spirits as resilient as the towering pines. Life here was simple, but it was not easy. Their days were filled with hard work, their nights with restful sleep, preparing for the next day's labor. Then one day a stranger arrived, a traveler with a wanderer's sparkle in his eyes and a curiosity that echoed the unknown. He asked them, "What do you do for fun?" The villagers paused, their faces blank as unturned pages. Their life had been a relentless cycle of work with no room for leisure. The villagers, with their brows furrowed, confessed they were too occupied with work to have time for fun. Intrigued, the traveler posed a question. "Have any of you ever witnessed the view from the mountaintop?" The villagers exchanged glances. The mountain's peak was a place of legend, not of leisure. It was a distant, daunting challenge, a climb that seemed as impossible as touching the sky itself. The traveler, undeterred by their apprehension, proposed a daring plan. "Why don't we climb it together?" A wave of disbelief washed over the villagers. The mountain was a symbol of their daily struggle, not a place for an excursion. But the travelers' conviction sparked a flame of curiosity inside them. Slowly, the villagers started to warm up to the idea. The seed of adventure had been planted and it began to take root. They started envisioning themselves at the top, breathing in the fresh mountain air, overlooking the world beneath. With a shared look of uncertainty and excitement, they agreed to embark on this adventure with the stranger. The journey up the mountain was no easy task. The villagers, accustomed to the comforts of level ground, were now facing an uphill battle, literally. Their muscles ached, their breaths came in short gasps, each step a testament to their determination. The path was steep, the rocks jagged, the air thin. It was a test of their physical strength, their mental resolve. Yet they were not alone. The traveler, their guide on this journey, was there every step of the way. His words of encouragement echoed through the mountain's silence, a beacon of hope amidst the struggle. "Keep going," he'd say. "You're stronger than you think." His belief in them was unwavering, his optimism infectious. It was his spirit that fueled their will, his certainty that lit their path. With each step they moved closer to the top, their resolve strengthened by the traveler's words. The climb was a challenge, but one they were ready to face together. Upon reaching the peak, they were greeted by a sight so breathtaking it rendered them speechless. The view stretched out before them, a tapestry of nature's grandeur, their humble village nestled in the cradle of the mountains. Their eyes, widened in awe, took in vistas they had never dreamt of. The world was much larger, much more beautiful than the confines of their toil. In that moment, a realization sparked like the first light of dawn. They had been so engrossed in the rigors of their daily lives, so consumed by the constant cycle of work, that they had forgotten to lift their heads and appreciate the majesty that surrounded them. The splendor of their own home had become a stranger to them. From that day forth, they vowed to take time from their busy lives to appreciate the world around them. And thus, the story teaches us, amidst our busy schedules, to pause, look around, and soak in the beauty this world has to offer.